just get the cap done pretty quickly. Oh, there's a lot of action going on the balcony as Whiteglow hasn't got his charge yet. He's lost his Demo Man and Loader is very weak. The cap isn't happening though, as the scouts of 33145 are too weak to contest. They're going to back off, but note that Diegos has respawned with Kritzkrieg and the Uber has happened in trash. Whiteglow gets cleaned up after his Uber fades by Crawl. GDK also getting frags there and managing to survive. So now there's a crit advantage and medic advantage. All sorts of advantages here for 33145 to push on to the last. They're working their way forward, but they can wait. They can just wait for that crits if they want to. And that seems to be what they want to do. Empty, the smiley face guy, was just hiding there on main. We'll get the scatter shot between the shoulder blades from D-Dog. There's a Pyro in play as well, and he's been calling medic. So if 33145 have been paying attention, they will know that a Pyro awaits them. And they might want to take that into consideration as they pop off crits here. Pyro denies the Uber charge, but GDK will land one sticky and get a fry, but it doesn't even matter. His soldiers have already capped the point, and that's going to be a quick response, making it 2-3 here. 33145 still keeping it a close game here as we go into the 18th minute remaining.
Yeah, great play by Hamster. Just knew that he knew that the enemy knew that his team had crits, and he just completely ignored it and just went for the point there. We're going to be watching this middle right now. 33145 going to be getting the first pick onto Empty, but they're going to give up Trox for it. And now just a point play right now as a scout trying to get in aggressive. That's Kroll. He might be a bit overextended right now, but he's not going to go down. And Human is going to be the pick, and Fire as well. And in fact, a lot of players getting caught out by Hamster in the house. Lippy's going to be going down. Whiteglow and Unlimited going to be running away for their lives. In fact, Unlimited taking down GDK with that pain train. Diego's trying to help him. What? Diego's going in for the crazy Ubisoft players on everyone, and in fact, just cleaning up last Whiteglow standing with Ubersaw and Needles. Diego's putting out a lot of damage for that, and in fact getting the Uber out of it as well.
What a boss. He did pop off, but he still has an advantage because Whiteglow is yet to respawn. There he is back on the field, both medics running that normal medigun, but a 20% advantage here for Diegos after his big plays. Looks like going to be a full defense here. Oh, Scout runs onto the point. D-Dog gets halfway cat before Unlimited decides to det. So they have to be careful. Probably weren't going to push out anyway with an Uber disadvantage, but they do need to commit some players onto the point itself whenever this defense happens. Diegos is about to get that, and they probably want to push on the button. Yep, they're going to lead immediately. They've seen the Pyro up top, so they're trying to decide what to do. They're in two lanes, they're waiting, and that's allowing Whiteglow's Uber to come ever closer. The Pyro is denying the medic. The soldier of Hamster goes in, and he's unable to get Uber because his medic has been pushed back by this Pyro, who just seems to have gone huge. Picks up a extinguisher kill on GDK and totally nullified that Uber. Bit of a car crash. They knew the Pyro was there. Why didn't they bring in a scout to deal with it? I don't know.
Scouts were over on the other side of the map. They were looking for something else. They wanted that normal push that both teams do when it's cookie cutter versus cookie cutter, but they couldn't do it because that Pyro, and they just sort of panicked a little bit and they got cleaned up for their troubles. Kroll's going to pick up Unlimited over on the flanks though, and that's going to be no demo for last Whiteglow standing. Fire with the counter pick onto Kroll. In fact, the Uber comes out through the choke, out of Whiteglow. He sends his soldier in alone, who's just trying to be getting onto Diego's right now. Diego's needling him down, but it's not going to be enough. Lippy does manage to take him, and in fact, Lippy's just going to be managing to get out alive with enough health to even pick up that health pack and just let his team just push off the fact that he jumped in alone, took down the medic, and then jumped out again.
As you do, ain't nothing to a boss. There's a man of GDK drawing everybody's attention here as Unhuman chases him down and then dies. There was Kroll hiding on the shithouse there, tried to come in, but Empty was wise to his game, shot him down. A couple of rockets there taking care of that scout play. GDK still holding quite close here. He was in the house, now he's starting to back off. He's got no stickies really set up on Chucky, spamming a few out, but it's not a very committed push here, or defense from here. Fire is ghosting in behind the medic though. Fire spot it in the line. His first shot is a little premature, and that gives away his position. Hamster turns around and deals with him pretty easily. They do know there's another player behind though. It's a soldier running away with that escape plan. It's Empty, super weak, and he's going to hop out. with the 3 rocket jumps there and the assistance of his gunboats, but that means that Unlimited isn't getting the hills right now, and the medic with White Glow runs in to try and save him but just can't cover the distance. Demo down, and a poor Uber here means that the last White Glow standing are going to be looking for the exit.
Yeah, but 33145, the combo of them is caught out in the sort of the flank area, and there's no one on last. So if they can get, if LWS can get a person on that second point and cap it out, they could have gone straight into last, but they weren't managing to do it. They were caught up with the combo and just trying to fight them. And in fact, now the Uber coming straight out of house, going to be trying to get on White Glow. White Glow does slow down, and Unlimited trying to escape and surfs away underneath the point, but he's pretty lit right now. So he's not going to be doing much. He's going to be able to spam onto point, but he's not going to get any damage out. And in fact, there's a Solly chasing him down. Surely the Solly must get him. He's missing all his rockets at the moment. And in fact, there it is. Kroll takes him down with a 6 damage meat shot from halfway across the map.
Yeah, that was a ballsy push there from 33145. Sure, they had the Uber advantage, but they were like 3 against 6. A few spawns coming in from the White Glow side, but they went in, they got 2 frags instantly, and that was good. They trusted their DM ability, and I think it was Hamster and Trox doing work there as they pushed in from their own house onto the middle. So the position was suitable to be able to make that one pay, and they made it pay for sure. It's going to be Uber again here onto last. 10% a difference, probably not going to matter, although if they do push now, they might have been able to do something, but they're going to wait, and White Glow will get his charge up. They're going to flounder against the Pyro yet again, and the Flame is coming in, but they're not protecting the point. Oh, they really tried to commit to that re-push, didn't cover the point, and the Scout of D-Dog is going to get that one with Trox and make it a 3-3 game here. Exciting stuff.
Absolutely, this is a lot closer than that previous match that we just watched. No crits as of yet. They're saving the crits. As we know, Russians love crits, but they're saving it so far, I think. We've seen it once. But right now, we're going to be watching this second mid. Diego's just going to be the first frag by Empty. He's going to get that very important medic frag, and that leaves 33145 all pretty lit right now, but there's no one up to damage them. It's only Unlimited and White Glow, and they surely can't push in against 5, can they? Back to they've run away.
GDK trying to chase it down. He's going to jump to the Spire, but he doesn't have any buffs here, and Unlimited's going to be able to walk forward. GDK realises this isn't a good situation. That's enough just to buy a window for his scouts to cap. Actually, that was a bit of a pussy play there by Unlimited, not wanting to walk forward there against a team who don't have a medic. And like, he knows they all have to be on the Spire if they want to cap. It's like a small area to control as Demo Man, but he opts to go back. He's obviously scared of GDK. But look at Kroll's position. He's going to hide here on Trash. He hasn't been spotted yet. He's playing for the big back cap. His team have the Spire. There's nobody on last here. Oh, sorry, there is actually Empty on last. It's a double scout back cap. Empty's going to need a lot of help here. Unhuman's actually just drifted back in time to help clean up. Empty going to do work there, and they will hold on to last and probably be able to cap Spire here.
But GDK comes in, trying to get on it. Hamster's the last one alive. Oh, Unlimited kills himself with his own stickies. Oh, Hamster, you clutching that so close.
I cursed it. I'm sorry, Russia.
You ruined it. Oh, Hamster. Unlimited got back just in time and then killed himself. Oh, it's just so unfortunate.
Trox is laughing at him in chat there. Onto this next middle though. It is going to be a Crits Creek for Diego. He's building slightly faster there than White Glow. Will it matter? The team are already finding themselves 2 men down as Trox and Hamster win, but they do get White Glow and Empty, so this is good as long as they can keep Diegos alive. He's getting pressured though by Unlimited and a Scout. They need help in Valley right now. He's calling out an SOS here. Oh, Fire is going to just jump up onto the little half balcony there, pick up the medkit and back off and cap middle, but once Diegos gets this pumpkin pie, he's going to be almost back up to full health. He's got a Crits Krieg in the bank and he's moving forward with GDK, the quintessential Crits Krieg Demo Man. What sort of magic are we going to see here, Ryushi?
I don't know, but they're all actually finally getting buffed and getting back to full health over on Last White Glow standing right now. So, you know, if they all just sit together nice and tightly, GDK is just going to come in and just place that beautiful sticky right in the center of them and get a 6k. I'm calling it. I think that's what's going to happen.
2 players coming in. Oh, there's little trap
Chris
there
gets
from the
forced out
shithouse.
from the house. It's going to be Fire's going to be the first death, but Empty's going to go down as well. This Chris not really doing much at the moment. Diego's in flanked by Unhuman, who takes down both Diegos and GDK. Oh, unfortunate coming out of.
Seemed like last Whiteglow Standard were just poised to sack as many players as it took to get that Uber out there. Like a scout on shithouse, a soldier under, then the pocket jumped in onto the train. They really wanted to make a medic pick happen, and they did. Now they have the Uber advantage. They're getting ready to move it into middle here. They see the scout of D-Dog on choke, but they themselves are going to choose to go house here and try and close the distance with the Uber charge. It gets popped off here. They're going to lead in with the soldier of Lippy, who then gets followed up by Unlimited, who finds himself quite weak. He does get the frag onto GDK though. The opposite Demoman then decides to jump in, gets a sticky onto Diegos, and kills himself with a suicide pipe. There's a back cap on though, Raishi, the scout of D-Dog, denying the soldier. Who is that in the lobby? It's Empty. It's a smiley face guy, tries to jump up and block, but the cap has already come in, and D-Dog wants to go last. He's putting a little bit of hurt onto the medic of Whiteglow. He finds himself down on 40 HP, and D-Dog remains a thorn in the side. Will get shut down by the respawning Unhuman, but he managed to make that back cap happen. Doing work.
Yeah, but Whiteglow's got maybe a 50% advantage 40% advantage right now, and in fact they're going to be capping this second point and then maybe try and push. Unlimited, getting some crazy suicide plays at the moment, not really helping his team, but hopefully if they can just work through that, and then they'll be absolutely fine, because this is really evenly matched. They look like they want to push through house right now. They jump in the Solly and the demo straight in. Just going to force 3-3-1-4-5 out through choke. No players really go down. Trox is going to be the first frag, but he trades with Empty. So that's going to be no roamer on the flanks for LWS. And in fact, there's a scout coming in straight behind on Whiteglow. Whiteglow gets forced. I don't know how they didn't see him. He was just stood there. Kroll just stood there for ages behind Whiteglow, just lining up the shot. Whiteglow took a shot before he even forced over as well.
Two soldiers have bombed in here. There's actually a Paintrain Demoman capping the spire as well. That is Unlimited, who looks like he will go down, but he's taking the attention away from his medic here. Allowing Unhuman to get in onto Diegos, but GDK is going to be able to protect him, and Unlimited will go down as well now. With no Demoman onto middle, GDK is just able to W mice one forward, put out stickies, then jumps in. Meanwhile, there's pressure onto his medic, but the protection is good by Kroll. Will deny Empty, and GDK digs down Whiteglow. So well played there on both fronts from 3-3-1-4-5, getting that medic pick and keeping their own medic alive, and really keeping some momentum going here. They're going to be looking up a big 80% Uber advantage by the time Whiteglow spawns, and you're going to get Spire pretty easily. There are two players in the house though. There's both scouts trying to make a back cap happen, and this is going to be a tough situation here for 3-3-1-4-5. They're probably going to have to pop off Uber as a flurry of frags come in. Red players move forward. They've lost some action in the house as well. They haven't capped Spire yet either.
Whiteglow with the mid-air crossbow heal, then the 2 health surf away through the shutter door, then eventually going down to the bottle of GDK. Oh, there's 4 up versus Fire. Fire's going to be sat on last by himself. Surely he can't defend. Unhuman spawns right now, and he's going to be going to that bottom left-hand side. He's going to go down to 7 health, though. He's going to be going down. That's an easy frag for GDK. And this could be the push that signifies the game. It's just going to be straight on the point. For Kroll, he gets shut down by Whiteglow's Ubersaw though, but they definitely can't push right now.
Yeah, GDK just traded with Unlimited, and that means there's no stickies on the point, so they're going to have to actually have a body physically on there if they want to block it, and that job seems to fall to Empty. He struggled to hold on the last time the back cap came in, and D-Dog just picked up Unhuman in lobby, so they're going to be unsure. They know that the flanks are leaky. They're going to have to back off here, and Lippy and Whiteglow will move back. They're going to just leave Fire to die there. Unhuman will respawn, but they have the Uber advantage. They just need to build that charge up and go into defense mode here. Even though there are 5 minutes left on the clock, they can still come back into the game. There's actually... Oh, Lippy's going to go forward there and die. His medic was not with him. Whiteglow had gone down to stickies of GDK. Meanwhile, on that left-hand side, GDK just coming in bottom and cleaning up. Only 2 players remain alive, and Fire's the last man there, and it won't matter. It's going to be 5-3 here. 3-3-1-4-5. Doing work.
Yeah, they're looking really, really strong as well. They seem to be getting stronger as the game goes on. Or maybe it's just Whiteglow just making a couple of mistakes. We're watching them roll out once again. Unlimited. Going to be getting that Valley rollout. He's actually pretty lit right now, so he's hoping that Whiteglow's going to find him as soon as possible. Unlimited putting out a lot of sticks onto that choke area, but there's a Solly bombing him straight away. He gets shot. In fact, he doesn't get shut down. He gets Whiteglow before getting fragged by Unlimited. And this looks just looks disastrous at the moment for Last Whiteglow standing. But over on the conversely, Diego's does go down to, I think, a frag by Empty right there. So both scouts, in fact, a scout and a soldier on 20 health each, and GDK on 90. If Unlimited wanted to go hero, this would be his time to do it.
Yeah, nice clean up there from D-Dog. Picked up a 3k onto that medal as it just petered out towards the end there. Going to see a crits creek from Diegos with the respawn, and that will give them another advantage despite the fact they're already 2 rounds ahead. They're just about to go into the 4th minute here remaining. Oh, a very weak soldier tries to put a little bit of pressure onto Chuck. That's going to be the roamer of Empty jumping in there, putting on a few rockets and then managing to just about escape with his life. Trying to beat out an overextension perhaps from the 3-3-1-4-5 team, but it's actually Unhuman who dies first. And the Spire is going to be contested here by Lippy, who bombs up. He finds himself pretty weak without those gunboats. He's down to 100 and needs the heals from his medic. Meanwhile, his Demoman Unlimited is getting shut down by D-Dog. He just walks into lobby there and it ends up, here comes the crit. Full overkill there. They'd already destroyed 4 or 5 of the red team. Come in with the crits and get that medic frag. Unhuman into Diegos. Meanwhile, the Spire's been blocked. And the clock continues to tick down in favour of 3-3-1-4-5, but that push did not go as they had intended, Ryushu.
No, the crits came out just perhaps a little bit overkill right there. They really wanted that medic frag, but I don't think they needed the crits to do it. And in fact, Unhuman finds GDK and takes him down, and that might even be the middle point for LWS. They take down Crawl as well. That's going to be 2 or 3 entry frags. There's 3 down for 3-3-1-4-5 right now. There's something behind them, which is going to be Trox, I think, but he's going to get shut down as well. And they're going to be able to cap this point out. And there's still 3 minutes left, so they could still take this to a golden cap if they get some really good pushes and a really good middle out of next round.
All 3-3-1-4-5 need to be thinking about for the next 3 minutes is not dying. Like, whatever happens in Team Fortress 2, staying alive is the easiest way to win games. As long as you die less than your opponent, you're probably going to win. Crit Scree comes in here from Whiteglow. Lippy picks up 2, gets GDK, all important frag there as you're holding last. And with no Demoman and no stickies on the point, it's going to be very much open.
Diegos.
What the saw but couldn't pop.
Such a thing, but that takes it to 5-4 with 2.5 minutes left, and they're going to be. They've got to be panicking a little bit right now. 3-3-1-4-5. They've got to be thinking, right, we do not need to lose this mid. The way things are going, it could happen. I mean, if Unlimited gets some easy sticks out, it could definitely happen. Unlimited not doing as well as his counterpart in GDK, but still putting out some really good damage. D-Dot's going to be the first frag, and in fact, 3-3-1-4-5 are trapped out in-house by the soldier spam. Lippy gets launched forward by GDK's sticks, and in fact goes down to that as well. Fire going to be down as well, but Kroll getting fragged, so there's going to be no scouts for 3-3-1-4-5, and if Unlimited and Empty can actually put out the damage, they find Diegos and Trox. Yeah. It's 3-on-2. Once again, Whiteglow's blacked out. They need to go hero for this, you know. Unlimited needs to jump in and get fragged. In fact, Unlimited with the air sticky onto Hamster, going to take him down. He's backing up to his own Whiteglow, come on.
Just popping off.
Don't know how lit GDK is, but he's pretty lit.
Those newly nerfed crossbows, man, they do less damage now. But still fire at the same rate. What's that all about, Valve? There's Unlimited going to go down as last Whiteglow standing. Move into middle here. They're trying to get up on the board so they can take this to a golden cap, and Uber gets forced off here by the bombing from Trox. That's going to be good, because when they're Ubered, they're not capping. And that will allow perhaps a forward spawn to come in. One more wave. No. 3-1-4-5 are going to have to defend Spire with 3 for the next 10 seconds and waiting for those spawns to come in. You're going to see GDK positioned there on main. Does he realise the soldier is coming in window? Yes, it looks like his pocket Hamster has spotted out. He's going to clean up Empty GDK will survive, and 3-3-1-4-5 are just going to go back to last.
30 seconds left though, and Diegos has got his Uber to defend last point. How are they going to be able to do this? They need to push. They need to push now. They have not got enough time left to wait for this Uber. They need to go. They need to drop Diegos and just kill everything. But they are. They're going to be coming out of that right-hand side, trying to get those early frags onto that scout soldier. They take down Kroll, and that can be really useful. Trox jumps up. He gets Lippy, and that's no pocket for LWS. And the Uber gets forced out on the point. It's not going to be enough, surely. Suiciding into players. Can they get it in time? No. Unlimited, so close.
There's just been a few seconds extra there, like 3-3-1-4-5 totally abandoned the high ground. There was a real opportunity there for last White Glow standing, but I guess they had timed it out to perfection. That means that LWS are going to be heading down into that bronze game. That will be the next match that we cast, and they will be playing against We Don't Care, who we saw previously. And I'm not entirely sure when that's going to happen under this new LAN schedule, but I'm sure we're going to check that out. Does John know? Oh, 3 maps?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh wow, thank you, John. I'm glad somebody's paying attention here. I'm full of shit.
LWS won the first map 3-2, and 3-3-1-5-1 win this map 5-4, which means we're going to be taking it to a third map right now. Both of us completely forgot.
I just thought it was time to go and eat some Sunday lunch, but no, apparently not. Damn you.
We're going to be watching Snake Water as our next map.
T7. Yep,
and then probably straight onto the semi-finals as well. So you're not really going to get a chance to eat right now, Admirable.
Maybe you're going to cast on your own, man. Huh? You think I just wouldn't walk out and leave you?
Yes.
You confusing me with some sort of professional caster? That ain't me, buddy. If my stomach rumbles, I'll be gone. You'll just see dust. Yeah.
A bit unfortunate and a bit terrifying, but don't worry. I'll just, chat complete rubbish for half an hour. That's how I normally cast.
We'll bring John in. About time John made his casting debut. I
don't think Stream can
handle him right now. John, are you ready for your first cast? Nervous laughter. No, he says no.
Well,
yeah, so third map.
Yeah, we completely forgot, and it's going to be Snake Water straight away. Who do you think has got the advantage here?
You have to give it to 3-3-1-4-5. They won the last map. They've got a little bit of momentum coming into this. But it seemed very close.
Yeah, definitely. Some great crits coming out of GDK. No. Great crits coming out of White Glow, on get them that 4th round, I think it was. Quite enough to get them that 5th round as well.
I've seen more crits from Diegos, interestingly.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem to be getting much done with it.
Yeah, usually his team's dead by the time they have the opportunity to pop it off. It's like Kritzkrieg is, to middle at least, is an interesting proposition because, your combo is always thinking, well, we can just back out of this and play the crits, but maybe the rest of your team isn't on the same wavelength. It's like something that everybody needs to consider, that you don't want to get yourself in a position where you can't escape if you want to play the crits. And maybe that's sometimes why it doesn't work, that not everybody's thinking on the same wavelength. They're not on that same page of the Kritzkrieg book.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe they're just losing middles anyway.
Yeah.
If they want to play a crits middle, like, it's obviously a big gamble, but quite often you're going to sacrifice the middle point and then come in with the crits. But you need to keep players alive because it's too much of an ask just to expect your demo man and medic to be able to go in and clean up. You need that at least one person there to protect them, and then hope that you still hit the shots. It's always a gamble.
If they're seeing long middles, long drawn out middles, then I think it's a legit move because by the time that you eventually get the crits, they won't have Uber.
Yeah, they've actually managed to get it up in it a few times, but just haven't had the players there. And even if you have Kritzkrieg, you can still just get swarmed and outnumbered. And that's often the best counter to crits, just to bum rush that medic. John tells us they're going to have a little break here. And Ryoshi, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't mind a little break real quick to go and
I'd go with it, yeah.
throw my nephew up in the air a few times.
Catch him?
Nah, body slam him, choke slam him. I'll be back.
John, are you going to put music on at all? Yeah, sorry, it was just like there was a really long pause between Admiral talking and music. What? Oh, good God. They've actually started right now. This is going to be a little bit sudden. Admirable's not quite back yet, but I'm just going to be racing straight into this with White Glow picking up... Oh dear me. John's just got back. Everything's going down. No actual of this. So this is going to be a little bit hasty right now, but it looks like it's going to be LWS picking up the first middle on Snakewater. We haven't missed too much. In fact, it's a complete wipe as Kroll suicides in. He knew he was the only one alive, and he's going to be trying to get that frag onto White Glow, or at least try and pop him out, but it's not going to happen. And last White Glow standing, pushing onto this second point right now. Not enough players up for 3-3-1-4-5 to defend this, and they're just going to be content to sit back on last. They've picked up a sniper, they've picked up a heavy. They're going to be turtling a little bit. They're little bit of a surprise for them coming out of the momentum of winning that second map to immediately get wiped at middle there. But it's going to be a little bit unfortunate. But Lippy goes down to a sticky trap from GDK. That's the pocket coming out of LWS. Going to be down for him. But the Uber gets popped out of LWS. We're going to try and focus down this heavy and then maybe concentrate on the Solis as well. There's a soldier down as well. That demo of GDK, he's surely going to go down here. Yeah, he does. But they're losing a lot of players to the scout and soldier combo. There's only a scout and White Glow taunting there with the high five taunt. Trying to... it's going to be Ubersaur versus Ubersaur. White Glow does go down to Kroll, and it's going to be fire. Just the unhuman, sorry. Really trying to push that last point. An almost comical point right there. Not quite sure what was going on, but it's allowed time for LWS to pick up some spawns and maybe be able to defend their second point right now. Admirable, I think you're back. They have started. I had to suddenly panic and just get straight into the game.
Your worst nightmare was realised. Wow. Anything exciting happened?
Yeah, 3-3-1-4-5 got wiped at mid, and then LWS failed to last push. Like White Glow pulled out the high five taunt at one point.
There's an overcharge pop from Diegos as they move out from 1 to 2. They're going to be able to take the point, but they've lost Uber advantage. They do have 9 seconds though before Empty and Lippy are going to respawn. They should push, and they will push. You're going to see a big bomb in here from GDK. He's trying to find that medic and follow up on the damage done by Trox there. He just got cleaned up by Unlimited. GDK will get his opposite number, gets that demo man, but finds himself going 2 on 1 and gets shut down by Empty there, who just respawned. D-Dog picks up Unhuman as well on the flank, but the cap comes in for 3-3-1-4-5 and they find themselves with a 2-man advantage. Though no demo man at the minute, they're probably going to move forward just a little bit, see what they can see, but wait for their demo, and they know they have an Uber disadvantage as well, so probably going to hold here. As I see their combo walk forward in green. Wow, it looks like they're going to go in for this, and White Glow is about to have that charge, maybe able to get the pop off here, Ryushi, but it's actually Hamster who jumps in, jumps out and gets chased down by the rockets of Empty and Human onto GDK as well. And this is looking like a little bit of a lapse in judgment there from 3-3-1-4-5. They're going to escape. It's a skip jump though! Empty comes streaming across the point, but having used 2 rockets to jump, doesn't have enough to get that frag onto Diegos, but does enough at least to hold him in position for the follow-up to come in. Oh, this is a little bit crazy.
Yeah,
like
3-3-1-4-5 gonna have to be. Yeah, they go down to 1 man, and that's gonna be their scout. But they get a couple of forward spawns out of the demo and the pocket, so they're gonna be able to defend this point relatively easy. But then again, White Glow does have that Uber. You know, he kept that, and in fact, there's Solly jumping in on him. He's gonna get forced out by Hamster. But now the Uber's coming out, and they're chasing players down. Maybe if they get enough spam into lobby, they might be able to take something. There's quite a few players who are lit in lobby, but they're just gonna be content to just sit back and take that flanked scout, and then take the point as well.
Crits Krieg for Diegos, loves to bring out that crits, and he does have it here for a last defense, but his team are struggling to hold on. There's bodies on the point there for last White Glow standing, and they will convert that one into a first round on the board here, having played almost 5 minutes. Snakewater set up to be a bit of a longer map. Going to be interesting. Hopefully we're going to see 30 minutes of action here, maybe even a golden cap. as both teams fight for that position in the grand final. GDK rolling out from the lower side is a little bit faster than Unlimited, but neither Demoman doing much damage to each other. Now turning their attention onto Scouts and Soldiers, but it's Empty who picks up the first frag into the flank there. He's going to go behind, pick up the kit, having killed Crawl. Unhuman finds Trox as well, and 33145 are looking a bit grim here. They do have crit streak in the bank though, but Diegos isn't going to get it in time. Empty will continue his nice roaming play there to pick up that medic frag. As
Empty and Unhuman both going
middle.
huge. Yeah, Empty and Unhuman are both going absolutely huge on these middles. I think they got 3 kills apiece on the first middle, and then on this one 2 kills apiece. Some really, really great play out of them. And in fact, Kroll goes down, he overextends a little bit. It's going to be the entry frag that LWS need as they're pushing in through this right side. They're going to Uber the Solly jump in, but he gets bashed back by the stickies. And then they're just going to be trying to focus this heavy down. He goes down, that's D-Doc. And the demo jumps on the point. A lot of players suiciding. Unhuman's going to be going down. A fire as well. There's no scouts, but it doesn't matter because GD Unlimited's just sat on the point, just slowly getting that cap time out whenever anyone steps off it. And that's going to be our second round.
Both those last pushes we've seen from last White Glue Stand, and they tend to commit a lot of players onto the point rather than get the frags when they have that Uber advantage. So that can be a very dangerous game to play. If GDK wants to stick at the point or survive long enough, he can clean up a lot of frags there. It hasn't happened yet. If they continue that way, it might be disastrous. But look at GDK, very exposed, and the point gets pressured out by Unhuman there. Walks forward, doesn't get the frag though. Fire is going to go in to try and chase someone down, but Empty already picked up D-Dog again on the flank. But looks like 33145 are just going to try and blob up around their medic and hold on for dear life here. It's turned into a 3-on-3. Both teams with Soldier, Demo, and Medic on the field. Empty goes behind, tries to make the kit, but gets cratered by Hamster. And now it's turned into a dangerous situation here. But oh, the pain train comes out and takes down Hamster, who had produced the escape plan and was vulnerable to mini crits there. Uber comes in for White Glow, the counter from Diegos. GDK's reloading furiously, and the fact they got those few seconds milked Uber meant that White Glow thought it was time to get out, but looks like Unlimited didn't agree. Does just about get juggled up onto the little wooden platform and survive, and this just is bizarre middle. Seems to be going in favour of 33145.
Yeah, only just. I mean, White Glow, even with that reduced damage on the crossbow, still managing to get a pick across middle with it. I love White Glow. He's just my favourite medic. Just his crossbow aim is ridiculous.
Is that just because I'm not playing Medic this season, you're saying that? Or what?
He's not playing Medic this season either. He's not playing.
Okay. So you just hate me? Okay, that's fine.
Yes. 100%. So we're going to be watching 33145.
Here, man.
We're going to be watching 33145 as they sit on this middle point. Just going to be trying to build that Uber. They've got a slight disadvantage, and I don't know if White Glow knows this. He looks like he wants to get aggressive through that saw area right now. Unlimited's going in almost alone. Looks like a little bit of a bait right there. Scout there, but they're just content to back out and just sit on this second point.
Yeah, White Glow with the 2-round lead here. They don't have to do anything, especially whenever 33145 who are holding middle. Generally, the etiquette is, the team that spawn advantage, having held middle, would be the one to push. But now with the man advantage in favour of White Glow, they know it's time to go. They're going to push in with Demo Man down. Also get Trox on the flank. Crawl goes down as well to force out that Uber charge, but the position of Diegos is he's going to get actually destroyed as well. Bit of a train wreck there from 33145. Probably could have sacked a few players to get the Uber and get out, but Diegos wasn't on the same page, didn't make it as far as the door. He'll go down, and more players continue to die. GDK respawns and finds himself caught out in the lobby. Just you know how it is, man. Sometimes you just respawn after an annoying death. You're holding down your W key, and then you look at the scoreboard, you realise your team's dead, and you look up and the entire enemy team's there. He goes down, there's no Demo Man. He's just about to respawn. He doesn't have any stickies on the point though. It is open, but two frags ready as Trox and Hamster go down here, Reishi.
Yeah, but Unhuman Fire and Unlimited get easily played by GDK's pipes. And Empty going down as well, and that's just, they waited out so long that GDK respawned and was able to put some beautiful pipes straight onto them. And they just stood there, just watching the pipes fly and just died to them. But White Glow stayed alive with Uber, so once he gets his spawns, which I think he got 4 out of 5 forward spawns, so they're going to be able to defend and maybe even repush onto second if 33145 make a mistake.
There is an advantage here for Whiteglow. He doesn't seem to be too concerned about it though. He's just happy to sit back here, sit in his 2 rounds, hold middle, and allow 3-3-1-4-5 to make the play. They have tried to peek in there from that window room, and they put a little hurt on. The spam from Unlimited is enough to make Diegos pop up his charge, and they're running down for that lower escape as the counter Uber comes in, and it looks like Lippy and Unlimited come crashing in. It's the Scout of Fire. He's picking up the frag onto Hamster, though Lippy did get GDK. And 3-3-1-4-5 again, and a bad engagement here, a bad trade in an Uber scenario. And it looks like they're going to be all but wiped out there as Krull just respawns.
Yeah, not looking as confident as they were on the previous map. Perhaps they're not as good at Snakewater as they previously thought, because right now they're getting they're getting their last push, and they're still 3 players down. They just get 2 spawns. Whiteglow getting chased down, but he getting some damage out with that crossbow, and Human and Fire just looking to just really push that point. They take down Hamster, in they come. Diegos is just getting absolutely cleaned up right now, and there's only a scout and a soldier up to defend. Whiteglow, everyone just died, just trying to bum rush that last point, but Whiteglow saw what was happening and jumped out and ran away as fast as possible. Way back with his team right now.
Good target selection there from the 3-3, or sorry, the last Whiteglow stand-in. Scouts managed to get that medic pick amongst that crowd of bodies. Good focus fire, and that means a big advantage here for Whiteglow. They've got loads of time to do this push, but they are moving forward into the lobby. They see a demo man and they have to be skeptical about Stickies. He does dead though, that means there's no trap up, and if they do want to push, now is the time they're going to walk in free. They get forced out though by Monster, who was waiting above him, pops a few rockets in the direction of that red combo. The Uber comes in and they haven't managed to get any frags off it, and this is a great opportunity for Whiteglow to clean up, and perhaps, or sorry, GDK to clean up and perhaps push out. There's a sniper on the field though. He's on him and domes GDK, and that's going to slow down the repush, but it would feel that the point is secure as of now. Oh, Trox doesn't feel comfortable though. He's not going to push. There's a scout on the field that's Fire there, just hiding there, potentially thinking about a back cat, but he realises that 3-3-1-4-5, they're not going to rush into this one. They're going to wait for their Uber and wait for their demo man before they do anything. Still on Human sniping though. Uh-oh.
Other position, but yeah, if Unhuman gets some nice frags there, this could be what they want. Diego's walking into sniper lines quite a lot from what I've seen.
Look at Empty as well. He's hidden underneath that ramp. Sees a scout run out, drops a rock onto the scout. Instead of going for the back cap, he's trying to get this scout frag. Just like suck it out a little bit. Does land the last rocket. I haven't reloaded, but there is a soldier of Hamster here on last. Empty probably figures there's going to be someone on last. Tries to get back into the fight, and he's drifting into Cheese. His team meanwhile have capped that second point and Ubered into middle, where they are actually getting the force out on to pick Whiteglow. Looks like Lippy's going to be able to help clean up Trox there, and they have just about stemmed the flow of blue players here. Now they're going to regroup. That's going to turn into a non-Ubered battle on middle. Oh, that soldier Empty just got destroyed, juggled by GDK and by Hamster. Absolutely annihilated there. A very direct bomb into Whiteglow, easily shut down as ×4 comes on the point. 2 scouts going to cap here, and the aggression continues. Hamster and Diegos are looking to continue to push here. They're going to go for it. They're going to go in 3 against 4. This is dangerous. They're going to walk forward though. If they overcommit, they might get crushed.
There they do. GDK is going to go down. Hamster, the Uber gets forced out, but they're in such a bad position that Whiteglow can really just kite it and then just destroy them. And in fact, the triple air shot, I think, coming out of Lippy, he bounced them up and then just destroyed him with the double, actually. And Diegos, Trox and Krull all going down really, really quickly, and that leaves LWS with a scout behind them, but surely he's going to get killed really quickly. But they're really focusing down on him, and that's perhaps giving GDK a little bit more time to respawn, but they should still be able to get middle out of this.
Yeah, I don't know what that push was from 3-3-1-4-5. Definitely sort of the adrenaline or Hoovers or something felt that they should go in with 3 against the team that was just respawning. Like, whenever you're in that defensive position, not only did you have defenders advantage, they had the man advantage, and there was equal Ubers. It just didn't make sense whatsoever. Sort of a pick-up or double mix play there. I don't know what was going on, but they got punished, and now that was an opportunity where, you know, they just recap middle. They could have been pushing towards last, so they've dropped it, man. They fumbled, and now they're struggling to hold on to their own CP2 here. They do get that Uber force out just for Trox. That's a pretty good trade, but they already find that Krull's going down. Hamster's going to get chased out in the lobby as well, and It'll be a struggle to hold on here. Diegos is getting surrounded in the lobby, whips out the overdose, he's trying to land a needle onto that guy, gets the bottle there. Protection from GDK has turned into a barroom brawl.
Fire, just so unlucky, he got out so much damage onto Diegos, but just couldn't quite finish it. He was alone against the medic in a demo, so it was a pretty good result nonetheless. But Diegos not going down, he does have that 100%. They might actually look to push out here. They've got a soldier bombing in onto that cheese area. He gets shut down. That's going to be their first frag. Empty going to pick that up. But Whiteglow goes down. He had about 70%, but he's down. Lippy's down as well. GDK clutch sticks, although he's going to get shut down by Unhuman. But it's allowed his team to push forward and take that second point without popping Uber. But now it does. Diegos alone on point, getting bounced about by Unlimited. Pops his Uber on him, on nothing. Stops Unlimited from pushing. Unhuman's going to go down as well in that pit area.
Fire's still sniping as well. He hasn't actually managed to get himself on the kill feed yet in terms of body shots or headshots. And he's not able to shut that scout down either. D-Dog runs in behind and Fire just pops off a few limp shots there. Doesn't hit anything. Unlimited can't react in time to save himself. Gets taken out of the picture for now. He's going to respawn in about 5 seconds. But in terms of hold on to this middle, it's a no-go. Check out the position of Empty right here. He's hiding up on the little half roof there. Seeing a soldier come out of the window, hits him with a direct. And both soldiers very weak. Trox is going to run away with the escape plan underneath. Empty's going to chase him down. He wants to get that frag but can't do it. He himself will use the escape plan to escape under, but meanwhile GDK finds Fire, the sniper. Unhuman will pick up D-Doc. And it looks like the flanks are okay. All the action seems to be happening on the point right now, Reishi.
Yeah, Empty coming in from the flanks, taking down a pretty lit Trox, but the point getting forced out, multied a lot by Whiteglow, but they're just going to try and take this high ground and then jump the Solly in onto the fading Uber. GDK goes flying into the air, gets air shot by Empty, I think it was, but he goes down to himself somehow. But Whiteglow coming out strong on this point. They're holding the point and they should be able to push out. Whiteglow's still up, he's still got plenty of health, and they should be able to push out and take this middle. As it's only D-Doc and Trox, who I cannot find at all. In fact, Trox is in, gets air shot by Lippy, and then goes down to a final crit scatter shot from Fire.
2-0 right now in favour of last Whiteglow standing. There are 12 minutes to be played on this Snakewater G7. This is the decider in this best of 3 semi-final. The team that takes this will go into the grand final. The loser will be in that bronze match. But right now, it looks like Whiteglow is grabbing control of this back and forth by reclaiming middle. They're still in the lead, and now they have an opportunity here. Do they want to hold or do they want to push? They've got Uber advantage. They should go for it, technically speaking, but they could equally play the clock here. This is Europe. This is how we roll. Oh, big drop there from Whiteglow. Trox lands the magic direct and pops a little smiley face into the chat there, having dropped the medic. And now Diegos walks forward. Unhuman and Fire, the only two remaining here, trying to go in for that force onto Diegos. He hasn't taken any damage yet. They're still on 150. There is a lame attempt at a back gap here from Fire. He's going to just trade shots with Krull, who goes and picks up that pumpkin pie half med pack, and just about manages to win that one-on-one with the med pack included. And that'll be a wipe there as the rest of Fire's team spawn. He just dies.
Yeah, Trox must be really happy with that result. He got a triple kill, including the medic drop. Great play from him. And Diegos 100% going to be capping this point out and then pushing straight. But a lot of spam coming out of Unlimited, who's perhaps a little forward by himself. In fact, no, he's got an Unhuman with him. He's going to back up. They take roll, and in fact, the Uber gets forced out of Diegos right there, and he jumps the Soldier in, but it's not going to be enough. The Soldier's on his own against double Soldier, and Whiteglow forces his Uber, which he was building so fast. And they're going to chase some Ubered scouts and to try and find some kills. GDK might be in a bit of trouble here. And in fact, he does go down. But Trox once again taking down Whiteglow, coming out the end of his Uber. But GDK, Diegos, and Trox are all going to be going down. I'm watching Krull go for the back cat right now. Is it going to be enough? No, because he's on the wrong point. Onto his own last point.
What?
I just...
Krull, big back up, please. There's nobody here. I got this, man. No. Big back cap. The walk of shame all the way back from his own last point. Back into the firefight here. Both medics back on the field, and it's going to be Medigun apiece. No crits Krieg just yet. Diegos must be feeling too desperate. 10 minutes left on the clock. Now is about the time We should be really thinking, uh-oh, we're 2 rounds down here, we have to make something happen.
It's gonna be enough though, I mean, it's 10 minutes left. Trox trying to push in through this sort of saw room. He's done some great plays so far. He looks to be maybe he's trying to find out where he can jump in from. He's trying to spot White Glow out. He's done it a couple of times now. Jump in and just take down White Glow. He does have Uber right now, so White Glow should be really panicking if he sees Trox jumping for him. So he might get that force out really early. But now he's been caught out by some spam and some vision, so he's going to go down. He's going to back out, sorry. And now maybe the combo, in fact, coming in through that saw area. It looks like the demo's going to be coming in. He drops really, really low though. GDK and Diegos really, really low. Diegos on 9 HP. They cannot push in with this. And in fact, the Uber comes out of White Glow and they're pushing forward, trying to take down, trying to push through and get into 3-3-1-4-5. The Uber gets forced out by Unlimited, who jumps in and takes down, forces GDK and Diegos to pop.
That would have been a nice play. Like, they basically suicided 2 soldiers in to get the force, made it look like they were going to commit to the push. And White Glow and GDK were positioned on middle. They're going to get cleaned up right now, as it stands, but if they had just played on middle with their scouts, no, Diego's going to survive. I cursed those chasing players from White Glow. Oh, wow. But, like, if they just managed to sit back and protect their medic, they would have been able to have a big advantage. Now they find themselves slightly behind again. Sure, they've got the man advantage as it turns out, but it seemed like a poorly executed suicide wave is what I'm saying. The scouts weren't playing around the medic to protect him from that demo man who bombed in force, but as it happens, they managed to make it work and they've just capped CP4. They're going to have an opportunity to push on to last year and get their first round on the board. There is an advantage though for White Glow again. Might we see another suicide play? I hope so, Reishi.
I think they might. I mean, there's no one really playing around him. He's got that soldier, but that's all he's got at the moment. The only option for him is to back out into spawn, which really puts him in, if he does have to come back in, he gets in a really bad position. But Diegos is going to pop out on this right side right now. Pop that Uber straight away. It gets countered immediately by White Glow, who's not multing at all. So Diegos just running away with it, keeping his men alive, and then trying to come straight back in. But the double soldiers coming in on that left hand side, sorry, just defending that and not letting them come through the shutters at all. Are going to get Inhuman, and Trox comes in with the backstab, takes down White Glow. Surely they should push straight in off that. They've lost both scouts, but it doesn't matter because one's just spawned, trying desperately to take down everyone, but Unlimited's in a beautiful position, just going to be able to spam that shutter door just from underneath. And he takes down Diegos. Flippy and Fire are going to go down there. When Human coming in, getting a double kill, he's going to go down as well. And there's only going to be D-Doc and Trox to defend this point. Unlimited finishes off GDK, but gets killed by himself. And it's going to be a medic and a soldier. A medic versus a scout on last White Glow. Can he take down D-Doc? No, he can't. Flippy comes in, just takes down D-Doc, and it's going to be a solid jumping in straight out of Trox. Trox goes down to so much health, and then the respawns come in and save the point.
Big play from D-Doc. He's allowed Diegos to build up a little advantage, and it's going to be a big advantage, in fact, because Diegos, true to form, is bringing out that Kritzkrieg. I wonder, will White Glow expect that? Will anyone switch off the spy here just to check what the charge is? It's going to be 50% right now as Diegos builds furiously. How are his team going to execute this? I'm very curious. You can push from under with Kritzkrieg, quite effective, even from that left hand side. It's tough to come in on the right because it's just such a choke point, but then you got the threat of the sniper on the left. I prefer probably to go under.
Going right.
Oh,
but Unlimited takes down Hamster with a sticky trap, and that's really not going to be helpful. And Human gets won by Trox. But they're just going to crit snipe out of that left-hand side, but Empty was waiting for him. He gets shut down, but he's wasted the crits a lot. GDK goes down, and they're going to run him with the crit scout. It's not going to be enough versus this heavy. He does go down, and now it's White Glow alone against 2 scouts. He's getting so many Uber swords out. He gets it. He defends the point with that Uber. Is there going to be enough spawns in time? There's not. Unhuman's up to defend. He comes in. He's trying to take down these scouts. Can he do it? He can't seem to get the shots off. White Glow goes down. Diegos comes in. The Solly and Damo are going to be up to the spawn right now, and Diegos comes in, takes down D-Doc and Empty. Oh my god, everyone's just going down. This is ridiculous. Everything just a constant fight. Unlimited's up to defend as well. He's going to go down as well. Everyone just constantly dying. It's Lippy versus GDK and Trox right now. Trox jumps him, takes down him, but GDK going to be capping the point. Oh my god, what is this?
Amazing work from Crawl there. He's just survived on like 30 HP for so long, and people were looking for him whilst not paying attention to the other players who were bombing in. He ended up getting that demo frag as well, so important when trying to push a last point to get rid of those sticks. Took that demo man down, and now we're going to see Unlimited roll out from the lower side. Pops off a sticky death too early, then tags GDK with one quite weak. Somebody might be able to follow up on that damage. GDK starts to get the hail. The soldiers from 33145 bomb in and just mince up White Glow and pretty much all of his team as well. Lippy, the only man alive, goes in and gets the kit lobby. He's trying to trade here, but no, it's going to be a complete wipe. Only Trucks going down there for 33145. Big plays there from the team he just put around on the board. They got some momentum going here, Ryoshi.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty pleased with that eventual last point cap. Oh my god, GDK taken down Unlimited. I don't even know where they are. They're already on last. GDK going for the air sticks onto Empty, and that's going to be a second point capped as well. This Pyro coming in to defend. Is it going to be enough? No, Fire goes down to some pipes. Unhuman down as well. There's only a Soldier and White Glow up to defend, and White Glow surely cannot get that Uber sort out again last, and that's going to be a really fast second round for 33145. This takes it to 2-2 with, what, 4 minutes left on the clock. This match is so close.
GDK smashed it, man. He loves that Kritzkrieg. He is at home when criticals are flying. And look like Diegos is going to keep that Kritzkrieg. How will White Glow react? Like, the middle was already over before crits even happened. That double soldier bomb in was just massive there from 33145. Now they're positioning themselves to deal with the roamer here. Empty shut down immediately. Trox has little luck as well as he bombs in. But it looks like it's going to be another 33145 middle. They have Kritzkrieg in the tank as well. GDK getting pressured by Unlimited, who just gets annihilated by Crawl. Got rushed down there, tried to go in and make something happen as his medic and Pocket Soldier tried to escape. They're going to have Uber to hold on to last here, but they've basically forfeited middle and CP4.
Well, if they can take it into another long drawn out last point, I think it's going to be the crit snipe right here. They're going to jump Hamster into distract while they snipe crits with GDK. GDK not going to be able to find him when he finds Empty, who jumps on him. But it's not going to be anyone else at the moment. The Uber comes out of White Glow, and that's going to be enough to defend this point for them at the moment. But they've lost a player. In fact, Hamster goes down as well, so both teams losing just a Soldier, and it should just be a reset right now. But with that crits advantage coming out of Diegos, in fact, the Soldier coming in again, he finds White Glow, Crawl finishing off his damage for him. And everyone just going down once again. Diegos is down as well, Lippy's down. It's a 2-on-3, GDK and D-Doc on their own against this Pyro right now. D-Doc takes him down. It's going to be sticks on the point, but D-Doc takes down Unlimited. That's going to take it to 3-2. Wow, 33145 really sort of pulling themselves together and really getting over this, or maybe just last White Glow standing falling apart.
Yeah, I was going to say that re-push after the crits was a little bit unnecessary, because they could have just built crits and got the advantage again, but it didn't seem like a situation where they necessarily had an advantage. They just went in and caught them off guard and skilled it, man, out-deathmatched them, and forced their way onto that point, onto this next middle. It's going to be crits versus crits. White Glow going to give Diegos a taste of his own medicine. And this will surely descend into madness. GDK is quite weak though, he needs all the heals from his medic. And it's a very defensive posture here from the soldiers of 33145. Both of them just staying up top, trying to spam down, use that height advantage. And they have managed to turn it into a 4-on-4 game. There is a scout behind. One soldier is looking behind us, the rest of them walk forward.
Comes out. Hamster going to be the first death to it, and they can't find anyone else. White Glow does go down to GDK, and that leaves Diegos and GDK with a huge crits advantage. Troc's going to be up with 50 HP. He's surely going to take down Unlimited as he jumps him away. Bottle coming out to do some damage, and that is once again going to be a middle to 33145. They're pushing forward once again with that crit, leaving Trox on his own to defend to cap that point. No, he's going to leave it for the scouts who are just coming up, and they're going to be pushing forward already with crits, trying to catch last White Glow standing as they spawn.
Scout from the flank here comes in from underneath. It's Unhuman. He can't get the damage done to Diegos. There's a soldier jumping in here, and Diegos seems totally oblivious. He does pop off his Kritzkrieg eventually when he sees his health is getting low. Unhuman will get that frag. The crits doesn't actually do any damage there, and they just didn't seem to pay attention, didn't consider that someone might come from behind there, got surprised, and the soldier's able to work off that scout distraction. They looked like 33145 were very flustered there, but there is a back cap on. It's ×5 as only 2 players pushed ahead Unlimited, and White Glow went to cap middle. A heroic effort there, but they've actually been back capped. Players are continuing to push here, and Hamster is trying to get onto the point. what would have happened, Reishi, if they just stopped after they'd capped that point, turned around and cleaned up the combo? We'll never know. White Glow does survive. He's going to have an uber advantage here. Diegos on crits haven't respawned.
It's 2 seconds left.
Oh.
We ran out of time.
Thank you for the reality check, Reishi. Wow.
Yeah, could you not see all the GGs in chat?
No.
That was an incredible game. 3-3-1-4-5, pulling it out of the hat in the last 10 minutes. Broda style right there. Taking it to 3-2 on this third map, so that means they've won second and third, and they're going to be going through to the grand finals, which are at, I want to say, about 3:30 ET, which in about an hour and a half. And we've still got the bronze final to play, so I'm guessing they're not quite on time. So we're just going to be staying here waiting for them to start. I think we've got the bronze match coming up next, which is going to be between Last White Glow Standing and We Don't Care. So that should be a pretty interesting game as well. Last White Glow Standing looking, on paper, a lot stronger. Coming out of their match scores in the semi-finals, which of course... So, we'll see how it goes.
I think we should take a break now so I can eat ham, potatoes, stuffing, a little bit of carrot, a little bit of parsnip, you know? That's what I'm feeling for Sunday lunch. Are you with me?
No, I've got, poor student, I can't do these things.
The joys of living at home. Yeah, I'm gonna go, but I'll be back.
Alright, we're gonna go for a break, and hopefully we're gonna get back with the bronze match. I don't quite know when it'll be, hopefully within the next sort of half an hour-ish, maybe.
John says there's 4 people in the server, but he doesn't know how quickly I can eat.
Yeah, in fact, looking at the IRC, the admins for LAN are calling us to get on the first server, so looks like they're going to go straight into this bronze match. Last White Glow Standing, Admirable, you're okay to go. They shouldn't start for another 5 minutes or so. Go to music and then we'll start as soon as possible.